Alright, gamers! Let's do this! I think I need to move my camera a bit lower. Let's see here. Is OBS working correctly? Can you hear me and whatnot? Am I on the stream? I think that's me. Alright, guys, so, this is gonna be an interesting stream. Nice hair, thanks. Also, CEO of Bruh, thank you for smashing that join button. Anyways, so here's the deal. Basically, you can't hear you? I'm pretty sure. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm pretty sure you can hear me, right? I gotta move the camera lower for sure. Alright, so basically, what the plan is it's in the title. So I've been coding a program, as you know, I like to code. And I've been working on a program that lets you make and upload Geometry Dash levels through Google Sheets. If there's any mods in the chat, it would be nice. So yeah, I'm not going to give the Google Drive link or anything until it's finished. Also, Penguin the Only Fox, thank you for smashing that join button. So here, I'll show you what the plan is. Hold on. Okay, yeah. I do have to raise the camera. So, first of all, I have to be very careful with when I screen record because I don't want to like show any personal stuff because that's inevitably going to happen. Oh, hello. So for this stream, I'm going to be using Firefox just because since I mainly use Chrome for my browser, Firefox is safer because I don't have any of like my personal stuff stored here. So I'm not going to get like doxed from autofill or something. Anyways, so I'm assuming you can see this. Is my mouse being captured? Should be fine. So basically, as you can see here, it's a spreadsheet. And it's pretty straightforward. I have a whole palette of GD objects here. So one thing I have to make it clear is I'm nowhere near finished the program. I plan on finishing it on this screen, on this stream. So let's start by hopping over to my desktop where, let me just explain how I got here, just to catch you up. So first thing I did was I grabbed all of the objects in the game. Well, all of like the 1.0 objects. So we got like the default block, these blocks, and all the rotations as well. These fancy spikes, and also the ball portal, even though it's not technically 1.0, neither is this block right here. And so I uploaded these to my own website. So if you go to like, so all of these are actually URLs to images, and this number here is the object ID in Geometry Dash.
Give me that dang Google Drive link.
CEO of Bruh, when I'm finished this, I'm definitely gonna publish it. So yeah, these are the object IDs. Like this block is 1, this portal is 11, and the number after that is the degrees that it's rotated. And then so I import it into Google Drive. As you can see here, the URL for this image is gd:/object/20, and if we go to that URL, you're going to see that's exactly what you expect. I can change object to like 1, and we get the default block. Very straightforward. I just have like a couple photos uploaded. And yeah, so I put together this little palette. And the plan is I'm going to be able to place objects in here and import them into Geometry Dash. Let me get the script editor opened up. I'm pretty sure you can hear me. The plan, yeah, you can hear me. I'm going to time out the people who say I can't hear you, unless like you genuinely can't hear. What else? Yeah, I think that's all there is to say. So I have this script here. I started on the script. It's very basic. And essentially what the script does is it goes through every single square in the spreadsheet, and it looks for the squares which has an image. So if this cell in the spreadsheet has a picture, it's going to look at the image and say, okay, so this is object 40 and it's rotated 180 degrees because that's what's in the URL for the picture. And then it's going to know that at Y46XO, it should place an object there. Does that make sense to you guys? So, thing is, once we know where all the objects should be placed using the filled up cells, we can run the script that I wrote. So you would go GD and then generate level. And then once you generate the level in this data tab, it's going to give you the code for the geometry dash level. This is what a geometry dash level looks like when it's pure code. Hold up, let me turn on slow mode for the stream because there's a lot of spam. Sorry. How do I even do that? How do you turn on slow mode? I literally don't know how to turn on slow mode. Why did YouTube change their entire layout? They changed the entire stream layout. I don't know how to do anything anymore. YouTube, why would you do this? I literally can't figure out how to run my own stream anymore. Why would you ever do this to me, YouTube? Alright, I suppose you've bested me this time. Moderators, just be careful. Wait, actually, hold on. I think I found it. It's kind of annoying, but... So, while that's happening, I made a little program called GD Save Decoder. And what that does is, it's essentially in the title, it just decodes your save so that you can, like, do whatever you want with it. So along with that is an option that lets you convert like this level code into your actual and add it to your GD save file without having to hassle or anything. So like basically what I would do is I would take this code. Yo, Mind Plush, thank you for smashing that join button. I think slow mode's on now. Yeah, so I would take this code, I'd put it in this text file, which is over here, I'd paste it in, and then I'll run level.bat, and it's going to take a moment to like decode it and everything. So what it just did there was it decoded my save file, then it slid that level code into it. So now if we open Geometry Dash, basically all I did is I took the code for that level that was generated from the spreadsheet and imported it into Geometry Dash. So, yo, Steam. Oh, there we are. So if we head over to Geometry Dash now, you'll notice there's a level called Spreadsheet. And if we open up this level, bada bing, bada boom, it's exactly what we made here. But right off the bat, you're going to notice some issues. Mainly that it is in the totally wrong spot, and that lots of things are just totally incorrect. For example, these blocks are not positioned correctly at all. This chain is in the wrong spot. Basically, everything is in the wrong spot. So the goal of this live stream is to fix this program as much as possible and try to get it so it's actually functional. So I have a little to-do list over here of everything I need to do. First thing I need to do is actually fix the position of the level. So the way I'm thinking we could do that is place a block at the very start of the level and use that to figure out exactly where it is. So what I could do, because I need to... So how GD level code works is... I should keep GD open for this. Every grid space in Geometry Dash is 30 units, which means that if you move an object 15 units, it's going to be halfway through 2 grid spaces. This button, this left button, moves it 2 units. So we want to figure out what the coordinates of this block right here is. For example, we know that this spike over here, the coordinates of this spike is probably like 18 and 160. No, that's not right. It would be 165 and 1905. And we want to get the exact x and y coordinates of this block right here. So the easiest way to do that is probably, we could delete this. We can make a new level. This is essentially the process I go through when I code something. There's a booger in your nose. I sincerely hope you're joking. Should lower the camera, speaking of. Okay, never mind, that's too low. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a block right here. This is going to be the only... Actually, no, I can't use that block because it's... This is going to be the only object in the entire level. I want to place this. And then, grab it while you can because I'm uploading this to the GD servers. I don't know, free copy. If you get this level, you should hold on to it because I'm gonna delete it about 10 seconds after. So you're gonna have to be very fast if you want to be able to grab this level. Ready? Boom, it's uploaded. If a level has more than 1,000 downloads, it can't be deleted, so you might want to be quick. Unfortunately, you're too late because now it is deleted. Did anyone get a Oh my god! Y'all are fast! Alright, so it's deleted now. But... Or is it? Why do I have 13 levels called pee-pee? That's not right. So, while that was happening, I took the time to open it up in GD browser. And if I open it up in GD browser, I can grab the level data from this level, which right here, this string contains exactly what I want. So we know that the position of that block right there is 15, 15. So that is the very first block in the editor. So now that we know it's 15, 15, we can plug those numbers into our thing that generates geometry dash levels for us. So if we go to the script, we're going to want to offset it by exactly 15. So I would assume we could make the first X position 15. Now we're going to have to do a little bit of math here because we want to get this block in exactly the correct position. But there's also these ground tiles we have to worry about. So a little bit less than 15. I would try plugging in maybe minus 15 into that. And then the 60 minus R. Maybe I would replace the 60 minus R with like... I don't know. This seems like guess and check. My brain's too fried to do proper math right now. So R is the row and C is the column. And yeah, I think I'm going to want to replace this with like 15 minus R. So we'll try running that code and see if we get a difference. I am Cube. Thank you for smashing the join button. Let me try plugging in that code and seeing if... Actually, no, wait, I have an idea. I'm going to place a block exactly in this corner. So if this is the first block, that means we succeeded. So generate the level, copy the data, boom, import into GD. Oh wait, I have to close GD before I do it. Sorry, GD. Thank you. All right, we can import that into GD now. I was watching Michael Reeves stream and like he was doing something with a pea cup. I've always wanted to do a coding stream. It's kind of boring, but oh well. So let's see how well that was, and we can figure out how close we were. Okay, the X position was completely off. Let's try logging the coordinates of the first block, because we want to get that first block to 15, 15. So if we can log the coordinates of what Google Sheets puts it at, we can work from there. So we're going to delete all this. Oh, wait. I'm not entirely sure how to work with Google Sheets here. Boop. So we're going to delete all this. The only thing we're going to keep is this block. And we can try to figure out the exact coordinates of it. We're also going to log the X position and the Y position. We're also going to log R and C. So what we're doing here is we're logging the row and the column of that block, and we're going to figure out... Put it this way. I'm trying to dumb it down as much as possible. What we want to do is we want to make a formula that converts the row and column into the exact position in the GD editor. Does that make any sense? I'm trying to make it as clear as possible, because the positions in Geometry Dash and the spreadsheet are totally different. So we want to convert the row and column using math into this position. Because again, every block in Geometry Dash is actually 30 units. So we're going to log row and column there so we can check what that was and see how close we were. And then we can figure out what we have to actually run in it. And we'll run X position, Y position as well. I'm pretty dumb when it comes to math, so you're going to have to forgive me here. So the function runs, apologies for the name, and then it's going to log where it was in just a few moments. So the Google Spreadsheets code editor is really bad because it's like slow and makes you do this dumb stuff for logs. Why is there more than one object? Oh yeah, because I put these in the corner. These should not be here. So now it should only be one object when I run it. Let's try it again. Do stuff. Bye, you crash. Check the logs. Why are there two objects? Where's the other object? That's 49. Oh, I put an orb all the way at the end. That's funny. So here's what we have. It's at 49, 0. So let me note that down using Notepad. So on spreadsheet 49, 0, and in GD it's placed at -15, -1035. So we were close with the X position. We're just gonna want to raise the X position by 30, and that should be it. So change the X position to +15, and that should be correct. For the Y position, -1035 is very wrong. We want that to be 15. Let me try changing this to 0. So just R. I'll put it in extra. I'll leave it as 0 for now because we're probably going to change that later. I'm too lazy to actually do proper math here, so I'm just going to guess and check until we get something that works. I just realized I'm totally off camera. Sorry. There we go. Posture check. Oopsies. View logs. Okay, so the X position is right now. That's good. That's a very good start. We have the correct X position. Find the exact scaling jump just along with the linear via regression. Yeah, I could totally do math to figure this out, but I'm too brain dead to actually do math. So why is this so far off from 15? Wait, hold on. So it's at the Y position is 0. 49 and the column is 0. Oh wait, no, column is 0. So it's actually Y and then X. So we have the column wrong, but the row correct. So if the column is 0, which would be this, then we would just have to do Y position is equal to 15 plus C times 30. Exactly the same. I'm an idiot. I'm actually an idiot. They should be exactly the same. They're just exactly the same. I'm so stupid. Who would have guessed? Although this is probably going to be wrong, knowing my luck. There we go. 15, 15. Oh, wait. This should be row times 15. Let me check if that works. Oh yeah, if we want to make coding more fun, I have this giant enter key. Maybe. Maybe. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, so now it's back to being totally wrong again. Because now it's 1,485. This is JavaScript. So wait, that's because we're working with 49. So how do we turn 49? Well, 50. So we want to turn 49 into 15. And making sure it's a and stepping it by 30. Why am I so bad at math? How are we going to change 49 into 15 with a consistent formula that involves... Wait, what did I have before? So 15 plus a number minus r times 30. So we just have to figure out the number to plug into here. So maybe 1400, because I forget what it logged before. 1485 minus 15, that is 1470. So if we subtract 1470 from that, say what? Say what? How did we get that? 49 minus rho times... That ain't right. Is it minus 1470? I can't do math, I'm sorry. Okay, let's be a bit more logical here. So we know that the row is 49. We know that the row is 49. We're going to open up the console here. And this is the exact... Is it not letting me paste, really? This is the exact thing we're running. Oh, fine. I'll write it. And we know that r is 49. So it's not minus 1470. $25, $24, $35, $45. There it is. 48 minus 49. 48. Hopefully that's consistent. What if we make this like 50? Yes, I think that's correct. I think that's correct. Good. $48 minus r. Do stuff. Logs. Pray. Pray. I'm pretty sure that's it. That sounds correct to me. -15. Huh. What do you mean you type allow pasting? Okay, wait, so it's probably like 15 plus 50 minus 49 times 30. It's 49. Yeah, because that's the last row, so that makes the most sense, actually. That actually makes perfect sense. So that's correct. We're basically certain that's correct. which means that, I don't know, I'm too lazy to use a calculator. Yeah, so that's 1515, which means we got it, which means that if we place an object at the very beginning of the level, how about like a triple spike? This should appear at the very beginning of the level. So generate level, data, copy this, not this notepad, we want this one, paste it into here, save, import into GD, 1, 2, 3, open up GD. I didn't mean to pin it to my taskbar, but it's probably helpful. Does this not work? Okay, thanks GD. Knew I can count on you. Alright. We can delete these old ones. Let's have a look. Pray. Look at that! Look at that! Very start of the level. That took way too long. It was a super simple formula that should not have taken so long to do. Okay, so now the next thing we have to work on is the offsets of each object. And this one's going to be a little bit of a hassle. So, prepare yourselves, because we need to make sure every object in the editor is in the exact spot that it is supposed to be in. Which means that we're going to have to place each object along with... I'm going to place a block for scale along with each object. So we're going to do it in a grid like this. And every object that isn't a full block, such as this spike, this thing, we only need the right side up versions.
How does your level bot their world machine work?
I'm going to move this. Redstone Ruler, thank you for $2. Basically, it just puts together random GD levels. I might post the code to GitHub at some point. It's kind of complicated, though, unfortunately. These little spike decorations can't even be used because you can't actually layer objects over one another in Google Sheets. Chain. Portal. We only need to do one portal because they're all exactly the same. Although, no, we don't want the sideways portal. We want it like this. And any other weird blocks we have to deal with? Half slab, yes. Double spikes. Did I accidentally do... where's the triple one? Here it is. Oh no, that's why I left those spikes up there, because they're the only ones that don't take up. We want these to be 20 or 18, I think the idea is. Yeah. No, it's 17. What is the ID of those? I'm looking for... Yeah, it's 18. But it has to be across multiple cells. So this should be 18. Good. Sorry about the... I don't know why. I think the cops are after me. Sorry about the background noise. Okay, so we need to get the offsets of all these blocks. And, I wonder what happens if I can... So, we're going to have to write a JSON file, which is always fun. Anyways, let's export this, because that's exactly what we need. Maybe we'll... it doesn't matter. Export that. Take the level data. Import that bad boy into GD. Save. Upload. Alright. So now we're going to have to start taking note of the offset of each block. Basically, if an object isn't a full block, then it's not going to be positioned correctly in the editor. For example, if I place those directly in their coordinates, they all appear in the wrong spot. For example, since this pad is technically placed in the very middle, that's where it's going to be in the editor. Does Colin watch anime? Yes. So we have to figure out exactly how many blocks to move these down by. Starting with the small spike. So I'm going to keep track of this in a... Yeah, I know about my hair.
I really like this coding stream. But sadly I have school in about 7 hours and I need sleep.
Alright, take care, dude. Thank you for the donation. So, alright. We should probably get the object ID of each thing here. So, small spike has an ID of 39, and we have to figure out how many blocks it has to be moved to have it in the correct position. What anime? I'm currently watching Love is War, and ReZero is also a banger. So each time I press this button, it moves down 2 units. So let's try to get this exactly into place. 2, 4, 6, 8. I would say 8.5. What happens if I align it directly in the middle? I think it's 8.5. Yeah, it's 8.5. So we know that 39 is 8.5. Next up is this thing. Strap tight, because we have to do this for all of them. Very fun stream. Oh yeah, I have the Celeste soundtrack open. Yoink. Can you make a coding tutorial? It's not so easy. Alright, so this one is 9. Alex the 9. Hopefully the music isn't too loud or whatnot. So let's place the actual object down, which is actually a different version, because this one turns green when you select it, and this one doesn't. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12. I should also state the direction. Hold on. 39. So they're both... Is it... Yeah, so it's actually minus 8.5. Because again, they're going down. This one is... What's the ID of this one? Let me just get all the IDs down so we don't have to do it later. 16, 35, 21. I'm so excited to have this finished. My final goal is to be able to upload GD levels directly from the spreadsheet. Just want to get that out there. And 40. It's perfectly doable, might I add. So we'll start with these ones. So 16 is, yeah, 16 is this one. We want to move it to, not even 2. These ones are hard because you have to use a line Y to figure out when it's exactly in the middle. Yeah, so you want to move it by, just by minus 1. 16 is minus 1. 35. Where should 35 be? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, minus 13. How about this one? 2, 4, 6, 8, minus 8. Oh god, I should not have said minus 8. How about this one? 2, 4, 6, 8, positive 8. See, it goes fast once you get into the groove of it. This one is going to be a lot more interesting because it's a bigger one. Let me get the next batch of IDs. 41, 10, 41, 10, 20, 19, 18. So 41 is, let me get the actual ones for reference while we're at it. I think this one's already in place. Oh no, but it's actually off to the side. Because these are supposed to be placed like direct. Because we want it placed like that. We want this one placed like that. And we want this one placed like that. So we'll start with the chain, which was 41, yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Chain is minus 10. Done, done. Write a script to read their offset from the grid by object ID. That is probably a much smarter way of doing it. But unfortunately, I was too dumb to think about that. And I think we're already pretty far in, so whatever. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, minus 30. So all of the portals are minus 30. We know that off the bat. At least I hope they are. Yep, did Google Sheets freeze? So we can also write that down for 11, 12, 13, and 47. Hopefully they're the same. I don't have a degree in coding. Is the music too loud, by the way? Alright, next up, 20, 19, and 18. So for 20, we're gonna go 16 right. And I would say like minus 2 for the Y, yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 30x. These are the only ones that have to be moved sideways. And that can't be right. It's right. Whatever. And 4y. And for 18, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 40. Did I get that wrong? I'm going back. I feel like I messed that up. Okay, pause music, pause music. I hate the music interface, by the way. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 40. 42, 44. It's 44. 44 and 4x and 4y. Alright, we got all the values. Nice. No, it's just, I hate how this pops up. Next up, we're just going to turn this into a JSON using some, I don't know, let's open up Visual Studio Code or whatever. Change this to JSON. So I'm thinking for syntax, all we can do, fairly straightforward, is set it to JSON. Redstone Ruler, thank you for smashing the join button. Bada bingus. Get those curly brackets. If you've ever played Minecraft, you've worked with JSON before. Oh wait, these don't have to be numbers, I'm pretty sure. Can JSON keys be numbers? I think they can be numbers. Okay, this right here is illegal. I'm going to use arrays here. I'll clean this up in a moment. Yeah, these can't be numbers, it looks like. So basically, yeah, I know you can do the multiple line thing, that's kind of fancy. Let's do it, why not? So you go, boom, we have multiple cursors now. I feel all-powerful. I forget how to do this the fast way, though. Yeah, if you make a mistake, you have to restart. That's why I don't like doing it. Boom, multiple cursors. So, 40. Oh god, what did I do? 1. And for these, we need to turn these all into numbers. Oh, that's in the wrong spot. Alt-Shift up. What? No, that's not it. Okay, whatever. I definitely rearranged the code there or something. This one, it just has to be 8. And anything else? This just needs a comma. And these should be our values. Yeah, it seems legit. So now we have to plug in these values whenever one of those objects is placed. So basically, if this object is being placed, then move it by that many tiles. And we also have to take rotation into mind as well. So we'll go back to the script editor now. Where am I supposed to put this JSON? I don't know, we'll just shove it at the top. Const offsets equal this. So now we can do, this isn't VS, oh wait, no, but yeah, I do use light theme on VS Code. So basically now we check if what the object is. So, if hold on, how about this? Let offset check equal offsets object ID. If offset check so we're just gonna see if it figures out the offsets correctly just by checking the logs. Okay, so it is able to find the offsets correctly. That's nice. But now we have to do what's correct with it. So first off, we want to separate the X offset and the Y offset. So I'm trying to figure out what the best way to do this is. Hold on. How do we check if it's an array? I think you can just do array.isArray, something like that. Yeah, it's array.isArray. So if array.isArray offset, I'm gonna change this to offset. It's easier. Then actually, no, we wouldn't want that. We just want to do, if it's not an array, then we can do, I need a new variable name that has something to do with offset, but isn't the word offset. What am I supposed to call it? I already used the word offsets, but I can't use it again. Poopy onion. I'm just gonna call it off. Off. Oh wait, no, we can do this. We can do let off equals, if it's not an array, then it would be 0 offset. Otherwise, offset. But boom, that's a much better way of doing it. See if that worked out correctly. Why do the logs take so long? See, when it comes to coding, I'm actually stupid. Those JSON values are the offsets of objects that aren't a full block, so we know how much we have to move them by. Hello, can I see my logs, please? Logs? You gonna show me the logs? Yo. I could use my logs, thank you. Man. Why do you do this? Please? Please? That's what I did. They're both at... Why didn't you make everything at 2 length? That's what I did. Yeah, see? So now we have the X offset and the Y offset correctly written. How much we need to move it by. So now, but keep in mind, those are the offsets for if the object is rotated right side up. And we have to take account if it's not rotated right side up. So we would add those two offset values, but depending on the rotation. So we would do, I'm wondering, so rotation is going to be a string, so we can do switch rotation. I think you put it in brackets like that. Let me just casually Google a switch statement to make sure I have the syntax correctly. Yeah. Remember, folks, it's not coding is not about how to write a switch statement, it's about when to write a switch statement. If Google solves it, why bother learning? So case 0, but 0 in quotation mark. And we can do switch plus rotation. You see, I'm not yandere dev, so I'm going to do a switch statement. And then I'm pretty sure I can just tab that out. So if it's rotated normally, diglet dig, diglet dig. You happy, Scobby? So X position plus equals off 0. Y position plus equals off 1 break. Easy. So that's if it's right side up. Why did it paste like that? Thanks, Google. I could always count on you. So then we have to do 90, 180, and 270. So if it's rotated 90 degrees, then up. So if we rotate it 90 degrees, then up is gonna become right. So instead of moving it up, we have to move it. We would just swap 0 and 1. I'm pretty sure we would just swap 0 and 1 here. Because we want to move the Y position by its X offset. And hypothetically, if it had an X offset, we would want to move it by the Y offset. Now if it's 180 degrees, which is like this, then you're just going to invert the X and the Y offset. So now you subtract it rather than adding it. And if it's 270 degrees, does 1 have to be negative here? I think 1 might be negative here. We could always test out later. Alright, we'll punch that in. That should work. Can you lower the music? The music is, Scattered and Lost from Celeste. I'll lower it a little bit. Some people re-uploaded PP. Nice. Alright, so now we can check to see if we got the rotations right with a little bit of spreadsheetery. Thank you to Steel Trickshots 49 for donating $1. So let's try placing 4 jump pads here and seeing if they all line up correctly. That should be a good enough sign that it works. Followed by one of these half slabs with a spike on it. Followed by an upside down half slab with a spike on it. Followed by whatever this is. So if all of these are in the correct position, then we have successfully W'd. Alright, let's run all that. See what happens. So that way we're testing all the rotations and stuff. Have you beaten Pee-Pee yet? Actually, no, I haven't. This is the wrong level. Did it not upload? Oh, I forgot to actually run the script. Lost Capital Ben, thank you for smashing the join button. People have been impersonating you. Then, I don't know, vote them off next round, eject them. We were close. I think we were close. You know. How did this spike just not change? Why did this spike just not change? So these need to, the X and Y's here need to be the other way around. So if it's sideways, add the X, subtract the... Wait, no, X offsets don't matter there. So no, those are probably correct. Actually, no, they are because we saw it reversed over there. So here, subtract the offset, add the offset. Why did this one not move down? That's what I'm wondering. So this one is in position, but when it's right side up... That's strange. Why didn't this one move down? Maybe if I run the code without any modifications, it'll work this time. What's the ID of that one? It is 39. 39's offset is minus 8.5, which means that... Bayumi. Why did it not go minus 8.5? That's weird. Why are the right side up ones not? Oh, is it because case 0 is ignored? I'm gonna try converting this into a string. I know that's like stupid, but whatever. So this time around, everything should be exactly in position. Generate that. Plug that in. Upload it. Very chill music. Good vibes. Do we still have any mods in the chat, by the way? Just gotta be safe. Pray. Okay, these are still off by one entire block. And everything except right side up is correct. Why would that be? Oh, I know. Wait. Oh, wait, I know! Because if it has 0 rotation, then it doesn't have... Yeah, because there's no such thing as 0 rotation. The rotation is just undefined if it's not one of these. So... Basically, if it's not 180, 90, 180, or 270, it has to be... It has to be this one. And I'll comment that just to be safe. That's why. And these spikes need to be moved these spikes need to be moved by 30. Just the big spikes, I think. So the big spikes are... So that would become 74. And then, we'll also test the other types of spikes with, here. I'm definitely not going to be using these spike decorations, but I might as well test with them. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to throw these in as well. Can never have enough testing. Let me move this to, like... here. And we'll put an orb in the middle, why not? I'm gonna try to get background triggers working as well, where you can set the color with the paint bucket tool. So that's gonna be a meme. You have to control V to place objects, that's the only downside. Place some spikes down here on the ground. Oh, that paste button is so annoying. Provided that I am somewhat smart. Oh wait, this is 19. I have to add 30 to that as well, so 60. Because that's exactly one block. I'm assuming everyone is just totally confused by this and just trying to pretend that they understand what's going on. Whatever, that's the beauty of a coding stream. Alright, shove these objects in. See what happens. Did my chat stop? What happened to my chat? My chat just suddenly stopped working. There we go, it's back. What programming language are you using? I'm using JavaScript. I don't get why people hate on JavaScript. It's like Chad language right there. Did I get my daily, by the way? Might as well do that. Oh yeah, guys, by the way, play this level that I made, Theory of Two, but it's cursed. It is absolutely peak GD. We can delete these old ones. Don't delete this is basically just... This level is actually completely empty because, like, the only real reason I made this was, because when you bulk upload levels, you're gonna delete them one by one. If I accidentally delete one of my real levels, that's gonna be bad. So I have this as like a divider, so I don't actually delete one of my levels. The link to this menu loop, by the way, is on my second channel. It was made for my April Fool's video. No, no, no. Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. We had it! Alright, what can we take away from this? If you want to look up, just look up. Yeah, here we go. Just look up GD menu loop, but it's Megalovania and you'll find it. It's on my second channel. So, for some reason, the switch statement still didn't work, despite... Why wouldn't this work? Do I not know how... Shouldn't this be like an else? Shouldn't this be if everything else fails? Default before the lat... Is that a thing? I'll take your word for it. So that, and then what other issues do we have to deal with? So these three spike ones. So it's not that these should be 30. We're gonna have to make a special property for those ones because they have to be in a totally different spot. I've never really done an exception case like that for switch statements. I'm sorry. Am I gonna have to hard code something for those long spikes? Because I want them to always move right regardless of the rotation. And I don't want to hard code it. Do we just make another variable for it? Tell you what, we'll do this. So it's for the 4 spike and the 3 spike. I know what I'll do. So for 18 and 19, we're going to add another property. And for that one, it's going to nudge it over by that one. So if... And then... So if off 3... oh wait, no, we can just do xpos plus equal off 3 or 0. Nice. So that'll add the extra bit if there is one. Or should we do it after rotating? I think we should do that after rotating. Makes a bit more sense that way. Nudge. I don't know. Have I ever been striked by YouTube? A while ago, but it didn't really matter to me because I had like no fan base anyways. And also, I think when these are rotated, this one is actually incorrect. What's the ID for this one? It is 20. 20 is supposed to be moved by 16. Oh, it's just because it was right side up. It was ignored. Yeah, that should do it. This should be the one, guys. Oh, did I accidentally delete a line? There we go. Run. Do stuff. It has been ran. Take this. Bada bing. Hey, give me my music back. Farewell's good. Bada bingus. Save. Level.bat. To get the level IDs, I wrote a program to do it. Don Cheadle, let's go. Yeah, I made a level a while ago called oh yeah, you're right, the servers are down. But I made a level called Object IDs, and it just contains every I wrote a program to build this level where it just goes through every single object in the game. Yeah, that's about it. So delete this spreadsheet, grab this spreadsheet. Oh! Almost perfect. Almost perfect. Also for the to-do list, we can cross this out. So the only things wrong is the sideways chain. I think we just want to move it right. No, wait. Why would the 270 code is wrong? Yeah, that probably makes the most sense. But then why would it work here? Why would it work here but not here? Because neither of them have an X offset. Yeah, you could technically make a collab with this. And this is just no. Why is that being... They're all off by... Maybe try moving it by 15 instead of 30. Thank you, the stupid one. Should I try moving it by 15 instead of 30? That shouldn't work in theory, but I guess for this it does. But why are these in the wrong spot even after, Oh, because I have to subtract 30 from these now, that's why. I forgot to subtract 30 here. What's wrong with my 270 code? Should be right. Yeah, that should be right. Did I just get the offset wrong? Subtract the Y position as X and add the X position as Y. Let me just see what happens when we do this. Is this going to be a video? Who knows? How's the volume on the stream? I want to check. And add the X position as Y. I'm going to lower the music by a little bit more. It's kind of loud. Even though it's good. Alright, I'm trying to figure out what the deal is now. What's the deal with airline food? Y position minus equal offset 1. Are you sure? Because that's the same as what it was for... Because that's the same as what it was for 90 degrees. Yeah, that can't be it. Let me just start with this, and we'll see where to go from here. Bada bingus. Bada boombus. I'm using Firefox because it doesn't have any of my personal info on it. So I'm assuming everything except that change should be fixed. No, of course these are still broken. Of course, of course. I'm confused. Why are they still broken? Did I not change anything? Maybe these are 15? No, you definitely wouldn't have to double it. That's weird. I swear nothing changed even when I ran that. What if I add some insane number here? Am I gonna see a difference when I run the code? No. Is it not even adding? Plus, oh, oh my god, no! Arrays start at 0! The stupid arrays start at 0. The arrays start at 0. Why am I dumb? Why am I dumb? So it is 30, it's 30. They start at 0, not 1. I'm actually brain dead. Alright, run that. Run that code. Run it good. So basically that code actually didn't even do anything. Is this gonna change now? I want to see it actually generate a brand new one. There we are. Oh my god, I'm brain dead. Ugh. It's not C, it's JavaScript. If I only had a brain. If I only had a brain. Good, good, good. Somehow still wrong, somehow still wrong. Why is it still wrong? Why is it off by 30 now? Why is it off by 30 now? Why is it still off by 30? What's the texture back with the custom buttons? I don't know, I just made it. Why is it still off by 30? I added the actual correct number now to the X position. I guess it's 15 then. If 15 doesn't work, then I panic. Very fitting music, thank you. TypeScript sucks. Can everyone say TypeScript sucks in the chat? Wait, 30's gone from the JSON. Why is 30... Wait, was 30 ever even in it? I don't even think there was a 30. TypeScript sucks. TypeScript sucks. TypeScript sucks. TypeScript sucks. TypeScript sucks. Tell 'em, boys. Sick 'em. You just don't add anything now? Oh yeah, because the problem was that it was right side up. In other words, we can delete all this code because apparently you didn't actually need that. That was just me being dumb. Whoops. But as for the upside down, that's where things get a little more sus. Why is this happening? Why does this happen when it's upside down? And why is this chain still one block off? Wait, I think it's just because of how GD handles like where the grid is. I'm probably gonna have to hard code those spots. Yeah, these two spots are...
TypeScript sucks.
So this is what I'm gonna actually have to hard code. Based on rotation. Because the size is gonna change stuff. So we're gonna want a third one for these chains. That just says like 30. So it's 41. So it's going to be 0, minus 10, and then 30, which means that if it's upside down, it should be up by 30. I'm just going to do another y pot. No, I don't need to do that. Minus equals... I'm just going to do it for neatness. I'm going to do another plus equals, even though it's terrible practice. So if it's upside down, we're also going to add the additional off 2 or 0. And if it's 270, then the x position is going to subtract that much. And we will also do the same for this one, I'm assuming. For 19 and 18. At least I think. Also, are these ones correct? Yeah, this is correct. Let me save that. Oh, these should be upside down though. Place the wrong one. Let me grab it. Wait, no, this should be 18-180. Try that. Save that. Oop, we got an error at line 9. What could it be? No comma. Should stream Among Us or something. That could be fun. Okay, good, good. Bad, bad. Because I forgot to add the numbers to them. Very bad. Very bad. Very bad. So, this should be Y position is minus that offset. And this should be for 90 degrees, not 270 degrees. And it should add the number. And are all three of these off? Yes, except for the mini ones, because those are it's just the ones that take up multiple blocks. So 18, 19, and 20 should all have 30 thrown on them. Yeah. Everyone, if a stranger walks up to you and offers you Rust, say no. If they're like, hey, you should use Rust for your back end, just punch them and say, my mommy told me, say no to Rust. Rust can and will corrupt you. Life advice. Don't trust Rust. Propaganda. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Good. Oof, looks like we're making another one. These should be... Yay, we're doing yet another set of objects. That's gonna be fun. So the Y position... Oh wait, no, these are gonna be in different spots. So these ones are for normal art. No, wait, it's for 180, yeah. It's going to be for 180 and, well, really just 180 until we code other stuff. So for now, I'm just going to leave it as just 180, but we can code more stuff and fix that later. So Y position. I'll organize that by putting X position first. So it's offset number 3. And the Y position is going to go... No, wait, that's not right. We want the X position. What the... How did these end up How did these end up down there? Hold up. Now I'm just confused. So this is at 19 and it's rotated 180. Since it's rotated 180, it would say 30. So it would also add 30 to the X position. There's nothing about the Y. Oh wait, no, it's because this X position code is what's different. So the Y position should be nudged by 2, and the X position should be nudged by 3. There we go. Also, let's purge all these levels. No. 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 That should do it. If I am not an idiot, this should be it. This should be it. I don't think it ran that. What the? Oop. Come on. I don't think it ran that time. I'm going to delete it to be safe. Alright, so there's the script. Run it. Save. Upload. Not plus equal at 270. You sure about that? It's been working fine for me. I think that's wrong. I challenge you there. Colin, I love you. Aw. Show me. Go, go. Wrong. Wrong. These are both... It's off by 2 now! Okay, this one is correct. This one is correct. But these ones are off. And this is good. So, the ones that are broken are, the ones that are broken are 18, are 19 and 18. Let's just try setting those to 0 and working from there. Bum, ba-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, we can delete this. Ooh, this is a sour pulse. Copy that. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. You literally need to donate code to this man for mod. Say what now? Tell you what. If we get a reasonably large donation, I don't know what that would be. I'll pull out the giant enter key. So these both, so this one needs to be moved by 3 and this one needs to be moved by 2. So we were on the right track here. So 60, sorry, no, 40, yeah, 60 and 90. Hard-coded offsets already. Yo, Nerfed, what's up? So that would be 18, 60, 90. Congratulations, we've just officially finished the code for it. I never want to do that again. That sucked. Alright, this will be the final test, and then, where do you learn to be so good at code? I wanted to shitpost, so I self-taught myself JavaScript, and the rest is history. Okay, guys, I need you all to start, like, freaking out in the chat when this works. Just pause this for a second.
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for.
Shut up. Damn it! I was like 100% confident that was it. I was like 100% confident. So this, I had the two numbers mixed around, I think. Yeah, I had them mixed around. I'm brain dead. I tell you, I'm brain dead. Okay, what song should we hype it up with next time? Any non-copyrighted yet still hype song. Tell you what, I'm getting my boy here for this. Furry or Nico? Furry, Nico, or Ralsei? Chat choice. Are we going Furry, Nico, or Ralsei? Kino's song. Machina. Alright, we're getting my boy Furry. You. In the jar. In the jar. We got my boy. Let me get back into my seat and all. Hold up. Ring ding 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 ding. No, we are not doing that song. Megalovania? Yeah, I like that. I can work with that. Alright, let's generate this. Data. You ready for this Furry? We're gonna double generate it to make sure it's the right one. In this video, we coded it so that Minecraft would shoot you in the foot every time you take damage. Only 10% of my viewers are unsubscribed.
Sorry, your script didn't work.
It's fine. It's all part of the fun process. Anyways, thank you for the donation. Alright. Hit him with the upload. How did you self-teach yourself? Google. Ready for this? Ready for this? For it. We need you in frame. Come on, for it. We'll work something out. No, no, no. Close. For it. Face the camera. Face the camera, for it. Sure, I can work with this. This is fine. Delete the old ones. This is so intense. This is so intense. Adrenaline pumping. Hold on, I need to... I'm genuinely nervous. If this works, I'm going to make a huge fool out of myself. Is Furret still up there? Kinda. He's in my nose for some reason. Alright, let's do this. Let's go! Oh god, Furret got in my mouth. Go away, Furret. Let's go! Let's freaking go! We freaking got it in Google Sheets! So now, all that's left is to make an actual level. Actually, here's what's left on the to-do list now. All that's left is, so we can fix it. We have irregular objects done. Next up, build a level. Add background triggers if possible. And after that, just, I don't know, ask the chat. You know, I'm going to add, under add background triggers, add ability to upload level. So I guess we can just start on a layout. This is going to be really weird. So how are we going to make a layout out of this? Do you have any ideas? Because I don't. Or alternatively, what we can do is, since I have to go soon, I think we'll take the time to code background triggers. And then we'll end the stream there. Because I don't have that much time. I'm probably going to code till like 7. So we'll code in background triggers, which should be fairly easy, and then that'll be the end of the stream. So for background triggers, what we're gonna do, let's start by making like a very basic level, nothing too insane. I can't playtest in the editor, just like 1.0 of Geometry Dash. So I'm gonna make something somewhat basic here. This is so hard. I hate this. It's a very quick level. Nothing special. So we'll start with that. Why not?
Everybody in chat celebrate his accomplishment by joining Robotop on Discord, please.
Stupid one, thank you for the donation. You don't have to join the Robotop Discord, but I guess you can add the bot if you want. Robotop.xyz. Zed. Cool. Now that we have all this, we shall add a background trigger. And first thing I have to do is actually remember what the ID for the background trigger is. It's 29. The goal is that when we pass this spot, the background is going to change to... Give me a background color. Give me a background color. Give me a color, boys. That isn't blue. Music, by the way. What happened to our Celeste OST? Oh, it's now Undertale. I gotta find the Celeste one again. Next. Red sus. I like that. Red sus. We're gonna go with red because red is sus. And so by setting the background color to red, that's going to be the color that the background trigger is going to switch to. So first thing we have to do is figure out the background color that's on the spreadsheet. So let's go, if the object ID is equal to 29, in other words, if it's a background trigger, we need to get the color of that cell, which I believe you would do with how do you even get the color of that cell? Because we have get formulas. Can we get the letters of that cell? Because right now the only thing it gives us is the... Here, I think I'm going to have to open up the Google Docs, the Google documentation for this. So we want to find a way to get the background colors. So we don't want get formulas. We want get... Not font color. Where's background color? Yeah, so get background, that's what we want. Oh, we want get background objects, actually. So, let BGs equal range.getBackgroundObjects. And then, we can log the exact color of that background by doing logger.log. You know, let's define it first. So let BG color equal BG's row column logger.log BG color. This should log the background color. Let's run it. Let's rock it. Why am I doing this? It's completely pointless. I think you forgot who I am, kiddo. So we have object 29 placed. It's not appearing in the logs because Google is dumb. Please don't terminate my channel for saying that. Color? Yeah, I know it's a color. What color? What freaking color is it? Did I do this wrong? Well, how am I supposed to work when it just says color? Oh, you have to do as RGB color. So, let me check the documentation. Yeah, as RGB color. There we go. Let's see if that works. Because that's what we want. Color looking sus, not gonna lie. That's a color object. I know, I was just joking. Oh wait, I didn't run it. Burn it, bum bum, burn it, bum bum, ba-dum it, bum bum, burn it, bum bum, ba-dum it, dan it, bum bum, burn it, bum bum, ba-dum it, ba-na-na-na, burn it, bum bum, ba-dum. Just give me the stupid RGB. I'm guessing it's like R, G, and B. So BG color dot R, BG color dot B. No, I mean G. I'm stupid. And B. If this doesn't work, I actually arson. Yeah, RBG gang. Shout out to RBG. And I'm not gonna stringify it. That's a terrible move. Just get the actual values. Null, null, and null. Your face. Your face is null, null, and null. So as RGB color, it is... You are actually stupid. Dot get blue, dot get green, dot get red. You are actually stupid. Google, what is your problem? Who says that? Google, are you actually brain dead? Why? Like, just why? That's literally one of the most pointless things I've ever seen. Why would that be done? Hello? How long does it take to get... Oh. There we go. We got the colors we want. So, now that we have the colors we want, it's time to figure out how to make a background trigger. Now, we're going to start with a little bit of GD trivia. We want object 29. And, believe it or not, the background trigger we are skip. That one's too aggressive for this stream, even though I love how even though the chat loves spamming heya, that song's just too aggressive for right now. Which is why we're gonna do it. So, my eye's so itchy! I swear it's not COVID. Anyways, here's the deal. This background trigger you're seeing over here is not actually an ordinary background trigger. Because in update 2.0, background triggers were changed to be part of the color trigger. But we want the old background trigger because that's what object 29 is. So, if we go to object IDs, which is the level that I made, and we go to 29, lo and behold, it is the old background trigger, which we're going to store as a custom object. Because even if you can see the background trigger icon over here on this tab, it is now the color trigger, which is part of the background, which is haram. This is not what we want. We want this old background trigger because all my homies love the old background trigger. In order to fully grasp how this background trigger works, we are going to place it down in the editor. Set the background to red with a fade time of 0.5. Since when does this have how do you set opacity for a background? God knows, whatever. Background trigger. Wow. So beautiful. Guess what? We're uploading that to the GD servers. Look at that. It's a truly beautiful level. Feel free to download it. It's truly wonderful. Did you download it? Too bad. It's gone now. So, now that we have this, we can go to GD Browser and see exactly what makes this background trigger tick. And by that, I mean all the code for the said background trigger is right here. We're gonna tear this line apart, baby. This is all for the background trigger. We don't need 1, 2, or 3, because that's position. 64, 1. 67, 1. 36, 1. Now we're going to go to Object Properties and figure out what all of these correspond to so we know what we do and don't need. Tell you what, I'm just going to side-by-side this with, this is part of the GD browser code, by the way. 64 is the don't fade option, which should always be 1. 67 is don't enter. That should... We don't need those. 36 is null, so we probably don't need that. 7 is the red value. 8 is the green value. 9 is the blue value. Uh, 10 is the duration, which should be 0.5. Until we find a way to change that. 35 is opacity. 1. And 23 is the color channel, which should always be 1000, because 1000 is actually the background color channel. Put that all together, and we get... Y'all ready for this? Get it? Like that one song? We put all that hecking stuff together, and we are left with... Where's the background trigger code? So, I'm gonna create a null value called BG data, and just leave it empty. So let BG data equal. Y'all ready for this? I need to stop saying that. What's the deal with rotation, by the way? Also, we're gonna add BG data to the end of the string. So we're gonna go, comma, 7 is equal to BG color dot get red, comma, 8 is equal to BG color dot get green, comma, 9 is equal to BG color dot get blue. This is how you write a geometry dash level string. These are functions because your face. Then we're gonna go. Let's save duration fade time. Let's set fade time to 0.5 over here, and then we'll write 10 is equal to fade time, which is 0.5. And then 35 is always 1, and 23 is always 1000. And yeah, that'll do it. Ready for this? We're gonna get an actual functioning background trigger, provided I did this right. Ready for... Yo, what did I delete? Funky music, bros. What we're gonna do is we're gonna delete this. We're gonna run the code. Go, 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 go. Close GD because we need to have it closed when you upload a level or the save file will cry and panic. Save decoder, level.txt, save, import to GD. Show me those background triggers, boys. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Come on, we even got the funky music and all. Show it to me. Literally every part of that could not have gone worse. Literally every single value we entered became corrupt. Oh, it's because why is there a semicolon there? Literally every part of that went wrong. Where's 29 in this code? A. So 1 is 29. This is good. Oh, because there's a semicolon after there, which negates all the other values. Why is there a semicolon appearing directly after those? Oh wait, it's because I'm defining BG data over here. That should just be like this. I can't redefine it or else it's gonna panic. Or tell you what. No, I think that should work. Provided it's not async, that should work. Yeah, that'll do it. Just a little oopsie. So try now. Generate. Grab this. Let me look for 29 and see if it worked. Where's 29 in this? Ever played Wanted from Mario DS? There's a game called Wanted where you have to find like Yoshi for committing tax fraud, except he's hiding next to a million Warrios. I've always been terrible at it, but okay, it works. It works. It works. It works. It works. Yeah, Control F doesn't work because it just shows you, oh, it's somewhere in this cell. It works. It works. I saw it with my own eyes. It hecking works. Save. Upload. It works. It works. Skip, we already heard this song. Okay, we need a banger. Where was Beyond? Here we go. Beyond the Heart. Perfect song for this intense moment. Dun dun dun. Sounds like Mettaton's news. Ready? Let's wait for the music to go crazy. Do 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 do. Do no no. Yes! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! We got a background trigger! Let's go! Screw it, let's add more, let's add more. How about, so after that jump, it's gonna change to, hot pink. Then at the hot pink part, you're gonna you're gonna jump up here, in which it's gonna change to a purple guy hex code. It's gonna change to William Afton at this particular spot. Oh wait. Come on. Purple guy hex code. Then we'll put a couple of these with a triple spike, because those are wacky and uncharacteristic. While you're doing the triple spike, the background is gonna fade to black, I don't know. And then after the triple spike, it's gonna change to green, followed by a jump pad. This I'm making like a little Timmy level here, and that'll be a wrap. Do you guys think it's gonna work? I'm confident, boys. I'm confident. Let's try it. Oh wait, also we need some shiny yet deadly spikes. Please ignore that error message. Ignore that error message, s'il vous plaît. That? You can't really layer those. So what's the error this time? Object is not a type of RGB color. Is it because it's black? Details? That's exactly what you already said. Logger dot. Let's log it before it errors. Log BG's row column. And we're also gonna log it as an RGB color. I'm sorry, this is terrible syntax, but I really don't care. Run that, see if it errors. It's probably gonna error. On line 58 is the error, sure enough. So let's see what happened. Why is it a color and not an RGB color? Is it because... Which one is it, though? Why is it a color and not an RGB color? Those are literally the same thing. Is that not literally the same thing? Color and RGB color? Let's figure out which one it's talking about first. So what's the row and the column? Let's start with that so we can figure out what the deal with the airline food is. So it's at 40 and 48. I don't know where 40 is, but 48 is down here. Oh wait, no, it's slightly offset. Well, it's the second one, so I'm assuming it's this. Say what? Why is it not a color? Alright, time to Google the error. Time to Google the error. Why though? Is it because I entered a hex code? Are we really doing this? Are we really doing this right now? I can't believe we're doing this. I can't believe we're doing this. That is dirty. Dot get color type. They're really doing me dirty like this. Seriously, Google Sheets, what is the deal, man? What is the deal? Theme? Why, because it's down here? What are you saying? What do you mean, theme? I just want to use this color. Is it this one? What if I change it to a normal black? That isn't theme black. Is it gonna work now? Are you serious? So now it works because basically it errored because I chose this shade of black instead of that shade of black. They're both the exact same shade of black. All right, background triggers are done. Why is this here? That should not be here. They're both the same stupid shade of black. They're both the same shade of black! Hey. Oh. I accidentally swapped these around. They're both the same shade of black! That's so stupid! Who made who is the developer responsible for that? Cause I want to have a long Karen chat with them. That is actually one of the most cringe things I've ever seen a developer implement. Alright, let's see it in action with some woke music. What's a good, how about we hit up Dog Song? After this I'm gonna end the stream, but let's see if it worked. We're just gonna jump into it. Good. Good. Purple guy! Look at that. Look at that. Could not have been executed more perfectly. Could not have been executed more perfectly. Isn't that just amazing? I mean, we have to find a way to do fade time and stuff, but it's about the concept. And it... Look at that! You'd be convinced that this is like a good GD level. Would you look at that? It's just perfect. Everything is exactly in place. And also, it's even the old half slab that can't be colored because the new one sucks. That is just amazing. That is amazing. That is just amazing. 1E34RT, thank you for smashing the join button. Anyways, I think that's going to be where I end the stream for now. We'll continue this in the future. I'll try to give a recap of everything I did for the people that weren't there. Thank you all for tuning in. I know this was a more boring stream because, like, truth be told, it was just coding. I don't really do streams like this much, but it's something I kind of wanted to try. Hopefully you thought it was cool, because do you guys want to see more coding streams like this in the future? I personally really love coding. It's a huge passion of mine, but I do know it can be really dry and boring, especially when you keep guessing checking until something works. yeah, that's about it for this stream. Next stream, we're going to make a level, and we're also going to make it uploadable to the GD servers, which is pretty damn hype, if I do say so myself. And with that out of the way, bye guys, hope you have a good night. And remember, wait, I gotta go pick up Furrit. Yo, Furrit, you good? I think Furrit's good. Yeah, and remember, we all have demons. Sometimes they win. I don't know. Bye, gamers. I don't want to say goodbye. This was a fun stream. Shout out to anyone who saved the level. Can't even see me anymore. Wait, now I'm in frame. All right. Peace.